this him? Yep. Hey everybody, it's Quinn here. Welcome back to the channel. So something a little bit different today. We're out here at CalSpeed, as I'm sure you can see in here. But we're here for an open practice day. So we have our 12-hour endurance race, the Machismo 12-hour on December 4th. And we wanted to come out for some practice this weekend. And then we saw that Jensen Button would be at CalSpeed today for practice with Phil Keebler Racing. So hopefully we'll get to hang out with Jensen a little bit today. Stay tuned. We've got a lot of great stuff this week. Here we are, back in the helmet, back in the go-kart, about to head out on track for our first practice session today. So this is a pretty relaxed environment. This is an open practice, so we're not racing anybody. We're just going out to practice for the Machismo. We're even going to give a friendly wave to our teammate. We're really focusing on passing slow traffic today because that's something we're going to see a lot of in the endurance race. And already you can see we've got people offline on one side and then someone parked on the line, but then he moves out wide. So we're able to just take our normal racing line and go right around them, and that is really the most important thing to keep in mind when you're passing slow traffic, particularly when it's people who are slow because they're less experienced, like this individual here. We would normally go for the gap on the outside, but we want to make sure that we are staying completely out of his way just in case he tries to pinch us up against that wall. We've got another great case right here. You can see this guy's offline, but his kart is also on the apex, so we have to take a pretty funky line through Technico. And they proceed to take their own even funkier line behind us. We're going to ride on board for my all-time fastest lap around the Technico layout, so we're going to turn in gently here, brake mid-S's, back on the throttle as early as you can. Make sure to clip both curves around the carousel. The second curve is just as important as the first. Let the kart run out wide, but not all the way to the left side, and then you're going to want to brake in between the two yellow lines on the right. Get on the throttle nice and early, late apex as late as you can in the hairpin, because it's going to determine your speed for the sweeper. You want to open the sweeper up on entry and just leave less than a kart length on the curbs. You want to keep it flat on the entry to Technico, get your kart over the paint, and then hold it flat up the hill. You want to clip that first curb, but then the second curb you want to clip it slightly less. So we're coming up here, you want to use as much of the track as you can on turn-in. Nice and gentle on the brakes, on the throttle as early as you can. Use as much of the track as you're allowed. Turn in for a bypass, half throttle through bypass, no full lift. Back on the throttle as early as we can. We overtake another guy coming through bypass, and that is going to be a 102.43. I'm still nearly a second off the track record, so there's a long way to go, but it's progress. Coming off that lap, we've got some more slow traffic. This guy does seem to be on the correct racing line. He's going a whole lot slower than we are. He didn't get the same kind of exit out of the hairpin, so we're going to overtake going through Technico. Like I said, you can hold it mostly flat through Technico. We got to take a little bit of break there because we come in way offline. We're actually going to go around the outside of this guy here, and then we see the checkered flag, so we've got to pull into the pits. We don't know it yet, but we're about to see something pretty amazing when we get out of the kart. There he is, in the flesh, sitting in his number 22 car is 2009 Formula One World Champion Jensen Button. I cannot believe my eyes. I'm playing it very cool right now. As you can see, I'm not even looking at him. I know I got the 360 camera on, and we're going to be able to pan later. Jensen Button is about to get into that kart. Right there. There he is. This is my life. I'm at the racetrack with Jensen Button. I'm watching him race. What an amazing privilege. Make sure to subscribe to see more Jensen Button content. Well, Jensen Button did get in that kart, and then he went on track for a session. So enjoy some footage of Jensen Button ripping a shifter kart around CalSpeed. It was a great day, really productive. We made a ton of progress on pace for both me and some of my teammates. We got to see Jensen driving the shifter, which is incredible. And even better than that, I learned that we can actually rent a prepped cart from the same prep shop that he uses. So the next time he comes out here, we might have the ability to get out there on track with him. Stay tuned if you would like to see that. If you'd like to see me race Jensen Button, make sure to subscribe, like, send it to your friends. And thank you guys so much for watching. Catch you next week.